Hey, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. Monday night at 8 o'clock. I'm actually on time tonight because we didn't have any football games. We played at home Friday night, so the freshmen and JV were away tonight. So I didn't have to rush home and try to get ready after a football game. So hope you've enjoyed the beautiful weather we've had. If you live here in Kansas, we've had amazing days, a little warmer than we should have, but beautiful days. My prayers are for those of you that live in Florida or up the eastern coast that are dealing with Ian and all the effects of that. I am so sorry you're going through that. I know it's not a pleasant experience. Having gone through a tornado, I know kind of what you go through when you live through a natural disaster like that, and it's not fun. On a happier note, I'm glad to be here tonight. Sorry about last week. I had, if I talked, I coughed, and I knew you guys didn't want to listen to me cough all night. Was able to get some preventative stuff in my system and it went away. Although I'm noticing again today kind of a froggy throat, which is frustrating. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around here. First thing I want to show you is this beautiful paper. This paper, I don't know if you've noticed it, it's actually in the hostess section. Look at that paper. Isn't that gorgeous? So if you are a hostess, or if you're part of my clubs, or your order is large enough that you get hostess or Stampin' rewards, this is some of the paper you can get. There are 48 sheets in this paper. So you get, I believe there's 12 designs, so you get 4 of each pattern. And they're just gorgeous. And the reason I'm showing you that is because later I'm going to tell you about a deal Stampin' Up's got going and how I'm going to share some of that paper with somebody. All right, let's see, get my line straight here. So host codes here. If you place an order under 150, I'd appreciate it if you use the host code. That helps me get supplies for my classes and stuff. Tonight we are a little dark. Let's see if that'll help. It makes a difference. It's dark outside already. I'm going to be using the Cheerful Basket. We used this at my bingo class on Saturday, and the more I play with it, the more I love it. Now, I love baskets. So if you know me, you know that I'm always collecting baskets. So when I saw this set, I knew I had to have it. There's a stamp and there's a die. Let me show you all the dies in the bundle. There are 3 pieces that make up a basket. We've got a basket handle. We've got the outlines for the hearts, the apples, and the crafting supplies for the butterfly and the kitty cat. Then we've got some greenery. There are 4 pieces of greenery. There's 4 hearts here, 4 leaves here, 2 bigger leaves here, 2 little stems and leaves that go with the apples. And this piece here looks like fabric that's been folded in the basket. And oh my gosh, I told myself today, oh, and you can cut out the butterfly there. I think I mentioned that. There are 20 dies in this die set. Put them away because I'm always worried they're going to hide on me. Put them in there. You wonder what I use? I just use the vent covers that you can either pick up at Walmart or on Amazon. And then I just cut them to try to conserve, but that way my dies don't run away. So on set, well, let me show you this too. So here's the images if you cut it all out. Oh, my butterfly is not sticking. Here's all the pieces cut out. So these 3 pieces go together for your basket, your hearts, crafts, and apples, and then all these little pieces that you can use as well. So I think it's really versatile. I mean, it's nice. I could see this as greenery at Christmas time for a basket. You've got your leaves for fall, hearts for Valentine's Day, crafting year round. Apples could be year round, but especially here in the fall. Kitty cats year round. So a very versatile set. This is in the July to December catalog. I I think we had that discussion on Saturday. I believe it's in the annual. So it'll be good through April. All right. So on Saturday, we made this fun card as part of the bingo. The ladies, I think, seemed to enjoy it. And I loved, of course, I love coloring. So I loved coloring the apples, give them a little bit of depth. And this card was pretty simple to put together, which is what I was going for. And then I colored my apples on the envelope with pencils. But one of the gals Saturday did color them with blends, and it did not bleed through. So that was cool. All right. So let me show you. Tonight, I want to show you or remind you, because I have done it before, how to do a reverse image. So I'm going to bring out the stamparatus and one of our silicone sheets. Turn this. I love the basket, and I thought it'd be cute to have a basket full of kitty cats. But to do that, I didn't want all the kitties going the same way. I'm checking my paper size here because apparently I didn't cut. Okay, so let me show you how I made my kitties so that they looked different directions. All right, so I'm going to take the kitty cat off my block actually. And I'm going to grab one of the baskets so I can kind of get a feel for where I want these to go. Now you can see that the tail's going this way, but we're going to reverse it, so it's going to be okay. All right, so now I've got it on here about where I think I want it. Okay, so the paper was there to help me figure out where to place my cat. Now I'm going to put the silicone mat in here, and I thought the kitties were cute in gray, so I'm going to stamp him in gray. And the nice thing with the stamparatus is if I do this and I don't feel like it's dark enough, I can do it again without a problem. But he looks nice and dark. So now I'm going to turn him over and I'm going to lay him on my paper and then just use my finger to transfer the ink from the silicone to my paper. And there you go. There's my kitty. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull him off the stamparatus because I want him in a little bit different place because I don't want them on top of each other. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on the stamparatus. You could change inks, but I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this one. And I want him up a little bit higher, like that. And they're still going to fit inside my basket, but I wanted 3. So my third one, and you're going to have to bear with me because I realized I forgot to stamp and cut one out. I was having so much fun, I stamped another whole card instead of prepping for this one. So, all right, this is polymer, photopolymer. So I'm going to grab my foam mat. I just had it. Oh, I'll use this. This will work. So get one more cat here. All right. I'm going to grab my dies. So Stampin' Up! Had a card making event on Saturday, and I'm hoping a lot of you. Hey, Julie. Hey, Marilyn. So glad I can see your chats tonight. Yay. I'm so glad, or I'm hoping several of you got to watch it. I tried multiple times on Friday to send out a reminder Facebook message, and it just would not post. It would just sit there and spin. And I got so frustrated with that that then I forgot to send out an email. But the great news is Stampin' Up, even if you did not register for it on Saturday and watch it, you can watch the video on demand. And if you registered for it, you can watch the video on demand. I watched it today and it is awesome. The founder, Shelley Gardner, stamps with her daughter, Sarah, on there. And Corey Hancock, who's a marketing manager, stamps with her daughter. And those of you that are demonstrators, you know Shannon West, she did a presentation. They show how a set is designed by our concept artists. It was really, really good. It was about 2.5 hours long. And as a part of that, they're offering free shipping on orders of $25. No, I'm sorry, $75 or more tomorrow and tomorrow only. So if you have an order that you want to put in, tomorrow would be the day to do it because you will save that shipping, which, you know, the shipping charges are always painful, I think. All right, so there's my third kitten, and I'm going to just tape him down. Oh, you did not see that. I grabbed my snail. I still got some snail adhesive that I'm trying to use up. All right, so there's my kittens. Now, let's bring this stuff over. My workspace is a little messy here, isn't it? Okay, so there's the kittens. Now I'm going to put my basket together. And I love this part. I don't know. I guess when I was young, I enjoyed. Did you ever make the little, oh, come on. Oh, what are they called? Hot pads, where you would weave through the fabric. You know, you had the stretchy little things. I can't even think what they were called now, but I don't know how many of those things I made. And this reminds me of that. We did these baskets on Saturday and my mom was in the class and she said it reminded her of cane bottom. She does cane weaving on the bottom of chairs and it reminded her of that. So fun memories for a lot of us, I think. All right, so I'm going to go the opposite direction. You wouldn't have to do this if you want a basket that just has the slats. You wouldn't have to weave these pieces in. It cuts out 3, so you can do 3 across. So the card making day was amazing. They shared a new product that will be available for demonstrators in October and customers in November that will actually go live for everyone else. It's in the January to June catalog, so we're getting to look at it really early. And let's see, what else did they? I know there was something else. Now my mind just went blank. The one long is a little too long, so you want to trim those off. So there's your basket. And then we want this base so that you don't see through. I guess you could, but I kind of like it to be a little more solid. So I'm going to grab my, Julie, you're asking where it's available to watch. I will, I'm going to post that later tonight. I will get it on there. Where did my comments go? All right, I will post it down below. I've got the email or the Facebook post just about ready to go with the details, but it was phenomenal. It was a free event for customers and demonstrators, and they did a great job with it. They had a lot of tips and tricks along the way as well. I had to laugh because there's a card that I want to make for my Christmas card buffet this weekend, and they used one of the techniques that I thought, oh, I haven't done this in a while, I think I'll do that, and then they brought it out. So now it looks like I took their idea instead of thinking of it myself, but that's okay. All right, going to put some dimensionals on here so my basket pops up. So see how that's going to go over, my 3 kittens are going to be in there. So I want some designer series paper, and that's why I wanted to show you the hostess paper. So tomorrow I'm going to take everyone that orders and as long as it goes over 150, the total. And somebody is going to get a package of that hostess paper as a free gift. So if you're thinking about ordering sometime soon, tomorrow would be a good day for it. And you guys are watching me trim. I think my ladies kind of get frustrated at class. I always trim the top strips just a little bit long because I'd rather trim it off than have the white show on the edges. That just really bugs me. So I always make it a little long. So I was trying to decide what stamps to put with this. And I decided I liked sending. And I have it on the block. Well, if I can't find it, I guess I won't do that. Maybe I put it away. I was cleaning up. Let's see if I put it. Yep, I sure did. All right. I thought I would do sending, so then I was asking Kent, well, what do you think? What should I put? Sending what? And we decided there were quite a few options with this stamp set. There's sending love and big hugs, because like Kent said, kittens can snuggle. A card to say hello, smiles across the miles. I chose a card to say hello. So I'm going to stamp sending in the Blackberry Bliss. That's one of the colors in the designer series paper. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Getting ready for that next grandbaby? It is so fun. I have several friends that are going to be grandmas for the first time, and some that are going to get that second one. And I was talking with a neighbor, and we decided that being grandparents is just amazing. So fun. Love our kids, but these grandkids are just awesome. Julie, you've got one coming, I know, real soon. All right. So I'm doing a card to say hello. So I'm stamping this in the green, and I'm going to put it down underneath the basket. See if I can freehand this tonight. And then I thought it might be kind of fun to shadow it with the Blackberry Bliss. So we'll see when I get my basket on there if there's still room. All right, so now we'll put this on. So anyway, if you didn't sign up for the World Card Making, I believe you'll be able to watch this video even if you didn't sign up. And it's definitely worth your time to watch, I thought anyway. All right, so we're going to put the basket on there. And let's see if this will fit. I didn't do this on my first attempt. Yeah, not going to fit. Yeah, we'll just go with this. You know how it is, you get a little strip of paper left, you try to decide, what can I do with that? There we go. Now, one of the cool pieces I really like in these dies is this little triangle piece. And at first I thought, oh, it's just going to emboss, but it does cut out and emboss. So let me show you that real quick too. So sometimes there's stamp sets that you get and you just can't quit playing with them. And I'm finding that this is one of those sets. But like I told you, I do love baskets, so that's probably part of it. Okay, so I'm going to save on paper. Let's see. It won't go through. Clean it up. Let's hope I can find a little piece here. I'm distracted tonight. Let's see, what was I telling you? Oh, World Card Making Day with the free shipping. They highlight an amazing new kit that'll be available. And I'll take all the orders tomorrow, put them in a drawing for that hostess paper that I showed you. If you don't have a $75 order, that's okay. You won't get free shipping, but you'll still be in the drawing for the hostess paper. And who wouldn't like 48 sheets of beautiful paper for free? All right. So seeing that pretty how it adds, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got, switch over here so I can see. Yeah. Oh, you can't see it very well. It's got squares on it. I'll try to see maybe if I can, when I post the picture, maybe you'll be able to see it. And then I'm going to continue with the same colors. One of the things that Sarah and Shelley told last night that no one had ever told me, I knew that you actually want to fold in the rounded up part after you fold it, but they said it's better to do the valley first, fold it, and then go back the other way, and it makes your crease nicer. So that was a tip that I didn't know. After 20 years, no one had ever told me that. And of course, using the bone folder to make it nice and flat. And we're going to mount this on that one. I can't wait to show you the other cards I made. So I'm going to try something different. The new Stampin' Up! Year started on Saturday, October 1st. And so I'm going to do something called product presentation. And you can thank my husband for that. As we were warming up dinner tonight, I said, okay, what do I call this? He goes, well, why don't you call it product presentation? I went, oh, well, that's a good idea. So this is my first product presentation. I'm going to do them the first Facebook Live of every month. Okay, so I will do it. Then later in the month, I will host an in-person event and an online event where we will make all of the projects I'm going to show you in a class. So if you come here, you can make them with me. I'm going to do the in-person class, and then I will do a video. It'll kind of help if I do the in-person first, because it helps me know maybe what questions customers have, so I can try to present so that I answer all those questions. All right, so I want my kitty cat, and I do need, you know, I had all this stuff right here. Ah, there we go, finally found it. All right, I want 3 kittens here. So I'm going to stamp another one right there, and then another one right down here, because I wanted 3 kittens on the inside. All right, this is what you get when you try to stamp and talk at the same time. So I will show one card, like tonight, how to make it. Then I'm going to show you several other cards that we will make in the class. And you can either come here and make them with me, or I will give you the kits and try to make it where you should have most of the supplies that you need to make the cards in your home if you're not able to come stamp with me here. I'm going to put my name on the back because I hate it when I get ready to send my card if I don't have my name on the back. All right, so here's this card tonight with the reverse image. So see, isn't that nice? This kitten's looking this way, then those 2 are looking the opposite way with my kittens on the inside. Now I may go back and color them, but I'm not going to bore you with that tonight. Let me show you some more of the cards that I've created. So I'll put this here so you see it. So if you order this tomorrow, you will already be, if you do the bundle, you're over halfway to getting free shipping, because free shipping was $75. Then you can add some more to it if you want to. So here's my first one I did. I did both of them in green, but I kind of like the Blackberry Bliss. Of course, since you know I like purple. This one here I haven't finished yet, but does anybody know where those flowers are from? They are not in this basket set. I will lay that right there so you can keep looking at it. See if you know. Hey, Linda, thank you that you like it. And here's the envelope that I did for the kitten card. Then I wanted to use the craft pieces because that's so Stampin' Up. So I put them on this card. I like this. I thought about putting butterflies and doing monochromatic, doing it in the parakeet party, but I couldn't decide. What do you think? Would the butterflies look weird with the crafting stuff? Should I leave it plain or maybe stamp some butterflies? Or anybody have a suggestion for something else on that? And my last one, is with the hearts. Know that you are loved. This greeting comes from the sunflower set. But what I thought was cool is they designed this where I could stamp the basket and the hearts directly on the paper, and I didn't have to mask it or anything. It lined up really well. And then I did stamp a kitten and cut it out. And I did my hearts there. So these, this one here, I did the basket with the dies. This one, I stamped it on Sahara sand with soft suede. This one here is on white. I stamped it with soft suede and used my pencils to color it. So you can see the baskets, I think, are just awesome. But you know, I like baskets. Anybody know what this one's from? I'll give you a hint. Those of you that are demonstrators, it's on back order right now. And I think that's everything. I'm looking for my list to see if I remembered everything tonight. Told you about free shipping, about the product. Oh, I didn't finish this. The class is going to be on October 21st. We don't have school that day. So I'm going to teach the in-person class at 10 a.m., the online class at 1. If you're interested in doing this and the 21st doesn't work for you, reach out to me and let me know. We'll find a time that we can stamp together. Christmas buffet is this Friday at 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. I will be adding 5 more cards. I do not have them designed yet, but I will get them designed before then. I'm hoping to do some more stamping tomorrow. And then the tech and funfold class will be on the 14th. We are going to do the black ice. Is going to be our technique. One of the gals suggested we do that one. So I'm going to do that. I did it a long time ago as a video when I first started doing my videos. But I don't think we ever got to do it in person together because it was during COVID. So I'm going to do that. The last thing I want to tell you is if you watch that video and you think, wow, I'd really like to be a demonstrator for a while, Stampin' Up! Has a deal for you. Starting tomorrow, you can get $155 worth of stuff for $99 plus tax. Yep, you heard me right. $155 worth of stuff for $99 plus tax. You would get to be a part of my amazing team. I've got close to 30 gals. We get together monthly on a Zoom call, every other month in person. We've got an in-person meeting this month that you'd be welcome to come and be a part of to see what my team meetings are like. So if you're interested in that, please, please, please reach out to me. I would love to add some more people to my team. I've got an amazing group of ladies. They are just so fun. All right, I think that's everything. So I hope you've enjoyed my Cheerful Basket full, and please consider joining me for this class. We will finish, this card will be completed. We'll do this one, and this one. I promise you they will not take very long. They're really fun to make, very cute, but not very time consuming. So if nobody guessed, at least if you did, I didn't see it. These flowers are actually from the Hello Harvest stamp set. This one here, it's these flowers. I will be using this set on October 24th. It is on back order now. I told the gals at bingo that I was going to share a fun project with this set tonight, but I hated to share it when you can't buy it yet because it's on back order. So that one's coming up on the 24th. Have a fabulous evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Watch for the World Card Making link. Free shipping again tomorrow. And I will see you next Monday night at 8 o'clock. Have a great week. Bye.